Hey yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy, the Flame, Little Prince, Anthony here. Welcome back to another banger Piggy video, guys. Today we got a good one for you, ladies and gentlemen. I know it's a little late, but you know, I'm here. You know, I'm dedicated. You know, that's the kind of YouTuber I am, guys. If you guys are new here, make sure you hit the subscribe button. We are doing some daily banger Roblox banger content, and you don't want to miss it. Yesterday we did a banger flood escape stream, and coming up we got a jailbreak tournament, Arsenal competition, bro. You don't want to miss it, guys. So if you guys haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit the like button because I love views and money. So anyway, guys, let's get into it because today we are going to be talking about the one and only Chapter 12. Yes, I know Piggy is ending. It's really sad, but I mean, all good things must come to an end. Minitoon has released this beautiful, once again, ending to this story, and we're gonna talk about it, get into it, talk about the notes, talk about the story, and talk about a little hidden chapter that no one has ever found. All this and more in today's video. So let's get hyped, let's get some hype in the chat, and let's get on with this video, baby. So I know I'm a little late to the whole Chapter 12 thing, but I'm still going to be talking about it, even though a bunch of YouTubers already talked about it. But we unique here, we do things our own way. But okay, so enough of me talking. Let's get into Chapter 12. So probably 99% of you know the summary of Chapter 12, but for that 1% that don't know what I'm talking about, let me just do a little recap. So, at the beginning of Chapter 12, after entering the plant, Mr. P is still insane and is trying to kill you. After showing him a picture of his wife, he regains his sanity and reveals he abandoned you and Bunny in the hospital with researchers because he thought you were infected. These researchers gave him the cyborg parts. George gets angry at Mr. P for taking his family away from him and tries to attack Mr. P, but you stop him, reminding him that if he attacks Mr. P, he will become the one thing he hates the most. Mr. P offers to stay in the plant and fight off the infected. What comes after is chosen by you. So, from here is where something that has never been done in Piggy history is revealed. You choose the ending. Now, when I saw this, and I saw the 3 different badges, I was like, oh my goodness, I knew. I love choose your own adventure, choose your own path, and we get to decide the fate of these characters. Bro, I was on cloud 9, baby. So, but look, I chose, the first ending I chose was the bad ending, and I kind of regret that, but let me explain each ending for people that don't know. So, for the bad ending first, in the bad ending, you try and convince Mr. P to come with you. Sadly, you weren't paying attention, and infected snuck up on you and attacks you. The player can't get infected, but possibly killed, and you see Mr. P's hat laying on the ground. You get this by going up to Mr. P after the outro cutscene. So this is probably something I would do if I was in the Piggy universe. I'd probably be like, hey, potato-looking dude, what's up, dies? So, but there is a good ending. So, in the good ending, you leave the plant with George to find out Zizzy and Pony successfully fought off the infected. George suggests working on a cure, Piggy 2. Another video will be on that next week. In a post-credit scene, Mr. P's hat is left inside the plant, with his location and fate unknown. Answer to Piggy 2, video coming this weekend. You get it by following George, Piggy, and exiting the plant after the outro cutscene. But then I found out that all those endings weren't the main ending. There was a true ending. And we had to do this whole Ready Player One freaking adventure, freaking mystery thing that I was watching Creecraft do for like the past 3 days. I kept going on top of it. I thought I could do it. I was so confident that I could figure it out. But someone else did it and then I figured it out. I was like one of the first 1,000. So applaud me in the chat. Hold your comments for later. So, what happens in the true ending, you may ask? So, in the true ending, you go up to Mr. P, as previously, to get him to tell you his story. He tells you about his motive and how the infection started, which I'm going to do a whole video on the infection with more details about Piggy 2, like I said, in another video coming this weekend, so get hyped. So, he made the cure, so he wanted to so he could save his wife, Mrs. P, from a sickness, coronavirus, I don't know. The cure was unstable, but he didn't listen. The Piggy family wanted to test the cure. After they did, the Piggy family was feeling better, so Mr. P gave the cure to Mrs. P. The family of Piggy, except for George, luckily, and Mrs. P start to become hostile. Mr. P wanted to stop them but couldn't. This happens in a flashback sequence. Then Mr. P wishes the player good luck. After this, the cutscene switches to the good ending. This time after the credits, Mr. P's hat is nowhere to be seen. Oh my good. Get the tequila. I am shooketh. So, that's basically all that happened. But, you know, like I said, up in here, we know that the endings are not the only thing that thickens the plot. There's also notes, as many of you know, and on this channel we like to dig deep in the mom to figure out these notes' meanings. So that's what we're gonna do now, so let's get on with it. So because I'm recording this so late, I don't want to like get into depth with the notes because it's pretty straightforward. So I'm just going to explain it a little bit. But like I said, I'm recording this late. I want to get a video up. So I'm just going to make this quick. Alright, so the first note we find is, we should have been careful when moving our equipment here. I may have come into contact with substance 128. Now, like I said, pretty simple, not going to explain it. The next note reads, Mr. P, Sheepy, Bunny, our initial group is gone. Now the researchers are too. I am truly alone, Mr. P. So this is basically the disappearance of the initial group is the main reason Mr. P went insane. The next note reads, I am responsible for everything. I feel everyone's hatred, including my own, towards myself, Mr. P. So obviously, Mr. P starts to regret his actions as everyone hates him. This is why he'd risk his life to fight off the affected. Good man. So the next note says, this is the perfect place to continue our research from the hospital, as this is the source of some of the ingredients we use. This means that Mr. P moved the base from the hospital to here in order to avoid the infected. Example, like purple and green potions, batteries, and is shown to further confirm this note. And the final note is, I failed everyone, and now I am a soulless body wandering without purpose, or fight without reason, Mr. P. This means that Mr. P cannot control himself and he might not be bad after all, which I predicted in another Piggy video, that he might not be bad after all. Now, since that's over, I was sad. But then I went on YouTube and I found out that there was a whole other secret chapter. I know. I'm not even going to talk. Let me roll the clip. Now, obviously, this was an April Fool's thing, but what? I don't think, not a lot of people heard of this chapter. So it's called the GERT chapter. So it was an unknown chapter uploaded on April 1st, 2020 as an April Fool's Day joke. It was removed shortly after its release. No, everything that I'm going to talk about was from a fan-made video by this YouTuber named ZerisVii, so it's fake. So this character in the GERT chapter, there is no Piggy. The only non-human creature in this world is GERT, a talking pig first mentioned in Roblox Egg Hunt 2018, the great Yoketail's the best egg hunt in the Roblox world. So basically a little overview on it. So GERT is an unknown chapter on Piggy. The player is introduced to the overlord of the Piggy universe, GERT, which includes talking to him and greeting him. This is the first chapter to not include a Piggy and had no keys or key cards. So So the chapter is nothing more than a stone block with 3 stone podiums holding Gert and 2 piggies in a night sky. There's also a teleporter behind the player that takes them back to the piggy. First of all, he says, I'm your God now. Jesus is my only God, so be gone. So that's basically all that was mentioned in this Gert. Like I said, I didn't play it myself. I just wanted to let you guys know about this because not a lot of people know it, and I didn't even know it either. So, I mean, but now that you know it. But, guys, like I said, there's only going to be one more Piggy video after this because I know not a lot of people like it because I did a poll on my stream. So, I'm going to post one more Piggy video this weekend, and that's going to be it. And 2, obviously, if you guys want to see more, or you want Piggy 2 videos, like I said, please let me know what you guys want to see. Go join the Discord and put in the video ideas what you want to see, and I will do everything legit, everything. I've done it all, so I need your help. But guys, that's going to do it. Enough of me shutting up. I got to go edit this video before I go to bed because it is late, boo-boo. So thank you so much for watching, guys. Like I said, let me know what you want to see. I love each and every single one of you. Stay safe, stay healthy, and let's riot. Black Lives Matter. Yeah. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.